Have you ever said goodnight at the end of a first date and thought, well, they were nice, but they are just not for me. They weren't rude or cruel or slimy, and yet instinctively you could feel the personality clash. Until recently, science believed that navigating a personality clash was a uniquely human experience. But as pet owners have long insisted, and science has since accepted, animals have personality too. We're only beginning to understand the ways in which an animal's idiosyncrasies can affect their lives. So is it possible that animals, like humans, might be willing to end relationships based on a personality clash? Humans often express jealousy over the apparent ease with which birds mate for life. So I hope I don't break too many hearts when I reveal that lifelong monogamy is not universal in birds. Birds can and do get divorced. So are couples with dissimilar personalities more likely to part ways? For my thesis, I spied on a colony of black-legged kittiwakes, a seabird breeding in the most romantic location imaginable, an abandoned Soviet mining colony in the Arctic Circle. My data allowed me to follow the birds' dramatic love lives over more than a decade, and it was like having my own reality show. I watched enthralled as partnerships blossomed, endured, and collapsed. To test the bird's personality, I needed help. This is my friend Butch the penguin. Kittiwakes feel differently about Butch depending on where they sit on the personality spectrum. The boldest birds, not bothered, but the shyest birds flee before his plastic visage. It soon became clear that for kittiwakes, a personality clash itself is less important than the effect it has on their family. Rearing chicks in the Arctic is a brutal business, and kittiwake parents must cooperate or else their chicks will die. I found that similar parents were better parents. When bold partnered with bold and shy with shy, the chicks were more likely to survive, and this success emboldens these couples to stick together. For dissimilar parents, the story is sadder. Too different to work together as a team, they often lose their chicks, which drives them to divorce and start afresh the following year. Just like those gut feelings at the end of that doomed first date, breeding failure alerts kittiwakes to the mismatch. It's not you, it's not me, it's us. We should see other people. In hindsight, these results are not surprising. Human relationships thrive on compatibility, and my thesis suggests it's not a massive stretch to imagine that animals might need the same thing. In matters of love, we may not be so dissimilar after all. Thank you.